I'm pretending to look at a calendar. Actually, there's a reason I'm showing you this calendar. Because 2020 is quickly coming to an end. That means just like every year, everyone's going to rush to get their solar projects installed before the end of the year. Now, the average solar timeline between the time someone signs up to the time they install is usually about 60 to 90 days. So because of that, every year we do the same thing. We set an installation deadline for the 2020 calendar. And this is really important if you want to get the 2020 tax credits. So this year we're setting the installation deadline for September 30th. And this is a really big deal because this year the federal tax credit is 26% in the year 2020. However, if the install is finished next year in 2021, the install is going down to 22% in 2021. So that's obviously a big difference. Now, that's a big deal because usually it takes about a month and a half or 2 months to get a solar project through design, engineering, all the local permits approved, and to get it to the point where you can get the install. Now, just to be clear, you don't have to have the project inspected to get the 26% federal tax credit this year, but you do need to have it installed. So we've set the deadline for September 30th. Let's say you sign up in mid-September. It takes a couple weeks for design and engineering, and then we have to submit for permits. Now, there's a lot of permits: local building permits, electrical permits, smart utility, interconnections, mass solar loans. All of those are happening simultaneously. And usually they take about a month, and we can't install until all of them are actually approved. So if you figure about 2 weeks for the design and engineering, another month for the permits, we are already into November at that point. Now, on top of that, you have to contend with the holiday seasons: Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year's. Inspectors are on vacation, so sometimes we can't even get permits approved or inspections to happen. That's why we set this deadline for September 30th. Our goal is, if you can sign up before then you have a good chance of making it. Now, just a little asterisk on that, there are some things that are just outside our control. If things get caught up in permitting or there's something else that happens outside of our control, there's nothing we can do about that. The other thing we try to do here at Raya Solar is we do try to be first come, first serve. Now, if a dozen people sign up this week, so maybe come mid-November, we're installing the first couple people. But maybe the ones, the 10th, 11th, and 12th person to sign up this week, they may not get installed until a week or two later. That's just the reality of installation capacities and those things. We actually did another blog on all of our timelines and how that works. I'm going to link to that blog in this below in the video so you can check that out. But I hope this gives you an idea of our installation capacities and timeframes for 2020. So if you're on the fence, still trying to get the install done this year, and you want to get that 26% federal tax credit this year, then it's really important you sign up sooner rather than later. I'm telling you, I've been through this about 10 years straight. And every year, for 10 years, people contact us on Thanksgiving and say, hey, it's Thanksgiving. Do you think you can get the install before the end of the year? And the answer a lot of the time is, probably not. We still got to make a design. We still got to go through all those permits, and we can't install until all of them are approved. So again, if you have any questions or you do want to get your install this year, feel free to contact our office at 617-564-3159 or reach out to us by email or contact your solar consultant if you've already had a solar consultation. I'll also put a link below in the video. If these type of videos are helpful to you, please click subscribe and please share this with your friends and your family. Okay, thank you guys. With hope and sincerity, this is Brad with Raya Solar.